What's up, y'all? Today's topic is God will convict you when you are wrong. He will. He will. And today's verse comes from John 16:8. When he comes, he will convict the world of guilt regarding to sin and righteousness and judgment. This verse refers to he wants us to stop our wrongdoings and do what's right. And he give us that feeling that when we know we wrong, because everybody knows when they do something wrong, because they'll feel bad about it after the fact that when they done it. They don't feel bad in the moment because they don't use their head and put their think cap on and think before what they do. I'm not gonna lie, everything I'm talking about, I have issues with myself, and I'm still dealing with it to this day, you know. And he's been convicting me a lot of how I do a lot of things in my life, and I just need to get it together. He has been convicting me on a lot of things, my attitude, how I talk, why I'm so mad all the time, just a lot of things about how I am as a man. You know, if I'm wrong, when you are wrong, you need to apologize for what you're doing wrong and just come about it the right way. Because if you don't apologize to people and you're not remorseful about what you're saying, it doesn't matter. Because your tone means everything when you're saying these things. And try not to do the same exact thing that you said that you're apologizing for, to do it again. It is a real big thing that people would say or do, and they keep doing it because they're not ready to accept that they are doing this to somebody, or accept that they are doing this to people. Because when you start something, it's like you keep walking in sin, walking in sin, and walking in sin. And it's hard to come back to the realization that, okay, you know, once you fully get back over, it is a hard walk, because you gotta realize what people are doing to you. And it's like, dang, that's what I was doing? Or dang, this coming off like this? Or dang, you know, it's just like, when you walking into that, when he convict you, okay, he evicted you. Now when he convict you, is you gonna do what's right next time, and think before you speak, and think before you do, before you act, because every action has a consequence. You can't expect somebody, once you did them something, to be on your side and feel like they're supposed to understand, because you made them feel that way. You did that to them. So they have every right to feel the way they feel and move how they move, because you did that to them, you know? So you can't expect people to be on your side. It's not like that. Everything has a consequence. So if you do wrong, you get bad consequences. When you do right, you get good consequences. You can't be in the middle, oh, I did this, but I'm still expecting good. If you did wrong, you did wrong. Just accept it, move on, and keep it good, keep it moving. People think they supposed to get a cookie for what they doing. Nah, you don't get no cookie. It ain't no cookie for this. Ain't no cookie for that. You get a cookie for doing right. And you can't get a cookie for doing wrong and doing right. If you're doing wrong, do wrong, because it's not right to do wrong. I'm not giving you a pass about it, because it's not right to do wrong. But at the end of the day, if you're doing wrong, don't try to jump and say, oh, I'm doing wrong, but I did this right at least. No, if you're going to do it right, try to stay right the whole time. Try to do right the whole time. You don't get no thing for trying to be right. Trying to do the thing. Trying is actually putting in the effort to say, all right, I did this in the past, let me change up some of my ways so I can make sure this person feel heard, seen, obligated, you know, I'm obligated to help. Because you're supposed to help your neighbor before you help yourself. You're supposed to make sure that your neighbor's straight before you helping yourself. Yes, you're supposed to make sure yourself straight at the end of the day, but God gonna make sure you're straight regardless. Now he ain't saying give everything that you got to the other person. He said make sure they straight. You're good, you need something, and if you got to give, you give it. And give it with a kind heart, because if you're not giving with a kind heart, don't give it at all. Because if you're not, it ain't going to make no sense at all, because at the end of the day, it's not giving with a kind heart. So it's not going to, God not going to bless that. Because if you feel like you don't want to give it, don't give it. He'll respect you more not giving it than rather give it, because nothing going to come from it. It's just going to go in vain. You feel me? So it's like, get yourself together And every time you do get convicted, man, make sure you trying to do everything the right way. Make sure you trying to live the right way. Make sure you trying to do everything in your power to just be right to people, kind to people, gentle to people, talk to them nice, be honest, open, transparent about everything in your life. And if you can't talk to them, just be like, look, I just can't talk about that. Just be honest with them. Like, I don't want to talk about that. Just let them know, look, I don't want to talk about that. Not right now with you. You know what I'm saying? Be honest with them. Look, that's just something I'm dealing with. And I appreciate you being here for me and trying to be there for me, but I just can't talk about that with you. Let them know. Let somebody know what they're doing to you, so you will be open. Just be open. Because somebody wants to be open, be honest, be transparent. It's the thing about life that people just don't understand. You know? Life could be so simple, but we make life hard. As people, we make life hard. We live wrong. We do wrong things. We think everything we be doing is right sometimes when it's not right. And the way people live sometimes, it's just how they live, but it's not right. Just because you affected somebody and you think you did right and they tell you did wrong, that's how they feel. You can't tell them how they did something and then you made them feel like that. That's how they feel because you affected that person. Just apologize, see what you can do better, or see what you not to do what's in that person's life to make them not feel the way that you made them feel. Because if that's affecting them, how you gonna tell me what's affecting me? If God convicted you, God gonna convict you and make you feel bad about something, because at the end of the day, it's not right. If I told you I feel away and you're not taking my feelings into consideration, then you're not looking out for me. You're not being on my side. You're not doing what's helping me. You're doing what's helping yourself. And if you can't do that, it'll be good if you remove yourself out of that person's life, or remove yourself, step back, and go think about what that person told you, and then come back and be like, all right, I see what you was talking about. I'm going to change that way about myself. I'm going to do better in that area. I'm going to do this. I'm going to do that. So you could be on that type of time with them. You know? It's all about how you live, about what you're doing, about how you come about certain things. And that's all God wants. God wants to be on the same type of time, help one another, live right, do right, and be happy with one another, live and have a good time. God has a sense of humor. God like to have fun. And he puts you in the air so you can have fun. It's never a time where God just so strict and just wants you to do certain things and just not come about certain things to make you feel this way. He love you, man. So stay there. Stay true to yourself, stay true to him, and stay true to the people that's around you, that's in your circle. I'm not saying stay true to everybody, because everybody don't need to be in your circle. Everybody don't need to be around you. But when you can't help somebody else, do that. When you do get convicted and do right from that conviction. God gonna convict you. God gonna make you see what you did wrong. He gonna help you do that. But he wants you to learn from that, do better, and do what's right. That's all he wants. And I want you to do right. I want you to do better. I want myself to do better as well. You know what I'm saying? I'm just not talking for you. I'm talking for myself, because I need to hear this for myself. I'm talking to myself as well through this video while I'm talking to y'all. Because I need to hear it just like everybody else. I ain't saying nobody in my life not telling me this, but at the end of the day, God speaking through me to speak to y'all, and I'm speaking through myself through this video. Because he's speaking to me right now, and I'm listening. So I love y'all. Y'all stay prayed up. Y'all stay true to yourself. And be out, you feel me?